Hi people, this is Nettie again. Okay, I said in my last video that I was gonna check if there's any potatoes there. There wasn't nothing. There was hardly no roots. The plant was dying. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put that plant in the compost, as you can see right there, and I'm gonna put my cilantro and parsley. My cilantro and parsley. They're both in here, but the thing is so big and is all rooted all together. It was a challenge for me in my wheelchair trying to get this over there. The problem I had was that I had to take the whole thing out and see how I could take it out without disturbing so much roots. I got very happy because I said, Lord, please help me. I cannot do this by myself. So I just took the whole plant and tried to hold the whole plant, to the bottom, all, the whole plant together. Because these are very fragile, so but together it gets a little stronger. And then I twisted it and put it in my lap, and I just started hitting it and pulling it down and hitting it and pulling it down. When I finally got it real loose, that's when I was able to pull it up and put it here. Now what I have to do is fix it, because it's like, how you call it, it's just thrown there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fix this, put all this dirt I had to take out to make the hole. But it's okay. It's not all the way down, but it's okay because hey, you want to see a lizard? Because how you call it? It still has space on the top, and I could just fill it up to the level of the cilantro. Because I don't want to go upper of the crown because it might kill it. So let me just put this together, and then I'm gonna use this because I'm gonna show you what I just bought. So let me put this together, and then you'll see how it came out and how it looks. Okay, I got this whole set up. I was lucky. I didn't, throw too much dirt. There's a little bit of dirt here and there, but it's not no major thing. The plant didn't fall off my hand and drop all over the floor, and all the roots got messed up. None of that. Thank God. As you see, the cilantro, which I think is this one, the center, yeah, it's like overwhelming. It's like taking over the group here. If you see, the parsley is less. The reason why I think this is going on is because the parsley has thick roots and it keeps coming out of the dirt, so you got to be constantly dropping dirt in there. Right now I covered it all up, as you can see there. So now I'm going to put a little bit of water, and this should take care of the little, see, they look a little wimpy. But when I put water, they should, by tomorrow, they should be nice and pretty. They are hanging outside, and already that one is getting a little bit of sun. So that's pretty good, because if they get sun, at least in the tip, they're getting something. So, and plan to put my other plant here, my corianders. I feel like putting it here. And the other big canister that I got like this, put it in this side, because I don't know if you can see there, the sun is starting to come this way. It's already right there near in the rail, So that means that the sun is coming in, and it's gonna hit every afternoon. It's gonna hit this side. Plus I got LED lights. I got 2 LED lights. I got one over here on this side of the balcony, and on the other side where the washing machine is, I have another one there. So on that side it hits, mainly my strawberry seeds and all that, and on this side it takes care of this. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna probably bring the other one and bring it here, and then I'm gonna push this is the compost pile. So I'll probably push this aside and bring that one here, so it could be pretty. I'm blabbing around. Okay, so it could be one beautiful coriander. That's what I'm talking about. So let me go to the next step. Oh, I wanted to show you something that I'm planning to also do. That I have it there. I haven't done it, but I'm gonna do it now. Okay, you see this gook? I smell it. It doesn't stink. It looks nasty though. But it doesn't stink. This is bananas. Smells good. It smells like plantain. Once in a while I make a hole and I dump some of this stuff in there. Usually I don't do it like a cream type of way, but I saw a video of one of the subscribers doing it, and they blend it, and then they put it inside. So I figure maybe it's easier to do it this way than to cut little pieces one by one, and then stick it inside there. So what I'm gonna do is make one big hole, dump it in there, and then I take another place. I want to throw some in my avocados. I got 2 avocados, and I would like to keep them, Plus, I probably put some in my eggplant. That's what it is. So I'm gonna have to divide in a couple of ways, But my tangerine plants, I also want to put some in there. My tangerine plant is not growing too good there. Is not too happy there, So it's not getting too much sun. And if it doesn't get too much sun, that means that it's not gonna give me fruit. So the guy that always does me my gardening when I got money, I'm gonna see if I call him up. I have saved up some money, and I'm gonna see if I call him up and see if he helps me take this thing out, the tangerine, and the other little one that is there that is not doing nothing, and then I could fill this up, buy some dirt, fill this up, or use my own compost and put it in there, and I could put my eggplant in there where the sun will hit it, and I could just put like this stick was from the the eggplant. They used to crawl up here, and we used to let it go all the way up there, and if it flopped, sometimes I would cut it, sometimes I would just leave it like that, and it had a beautiful eggplant, the plants that you eat, the piece that you eat. So it was beautiful, and I want to have that back because eggplant is very healthy for you, So I want to do the juicing again, Right now, it was discovered that I got diabetes, so this will help me out, to cut down on other foods that I shouldn't eat. So I'm gonna see if I talk to him. I first gotta see if he could come over and fix this area. Plus, I want him to see if he could cut me the grass a little bit. It's getting too big, and well, to me, it's very hard. My husband works, so he can't do it. So I'll talk to him and see if he could help me out a little bit. Back there, if you see all that, you can't really see nothing. You just see leaves. But behind there, there's a plant of banana, and it was giving banana. I don't know if if it's big already because you can't see back there. So I want him to clean that area so we could see from here when the banana is done. I also want to see if it has a baby, so I could bring the baby up here and I could have bananas and plantain. That's how it works. So let me just pour this in. All I gotta do is, I got a spoon here. Hold on. Fork, not a spoon. Okay, a plastic one. I'm not gonna use my house food. And when I make the hole, I just dump this in there, and little spots in each corner, something like that, like I do when I do it with the banana, with the pieces of banana. So I'll see you in a while. Okay, so you pat it down real good, so all the no rats will smell it and decides to come over, So here you have everything. Now I just gotta put these things as protection. Okay, so I'm sorry. I put these things as protection. I saw that in the video that you put those things and it keeps they don't, when they throw themselves, they could stab themselves and it hurts, and then they will stop coming over. So I saw where it was. Here it goes. Let me put it bigger. Okay, there it goes. It's flowering right there. Ain't it nice? That means that when it starts giving peppers, it's gonna go crazy. Remember the one I had, I think like last year or the year before? It used to cover this whole thing. It was worse than the tomatoes. So this tomato is already starting to turn red. By the time all this on top grows, the tomato is gone. Well, I finished the next day because it was a lot of work. I was taking care of my baby, and everybody knows that my baby is my granddaughter. And I thought, leave me the little baby. She don't bother none. So, but I was taking care of her. I was doing my videos, at the same time. I had to cook and clean at the same time, and it was very, very hectic. And by the time I finished, it was dark. I was doing also the Spanish channel of the same, but in Spanish for the Spanish channel. And I didn't get to finish. So today I'm doing the second part. I'm going to put it all together in one video. So over here, as you can see, look how gorgeous that coriander looks. I put it here. My avocado, I put it there. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's like, I don't know, like it wants to die. It just, the stem is good, but the leaves are falling off. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I put too much water because it's kind of wet in there. So I stopped putting water and see if that helps. Or is because they throw in new side shoots and they throw in the old leaves out. One of those two. I also put my eggplant. This is the one that doesn't want to grow. This side it gives sun. If we ever get sun. Yesterday was perfect. I gave him sun. But today it's cloudy. It looks like it's going to rain. So that's another thing. Let me show you what else I did over there. Okay, I put my banana, not my banana, my eggplant in this side. It gets a lot of lighting, and plus it gets two lightings from the, how you call it, the LED light from the left side and the LED light from the right side. So it's gonna have, enough things there. These three I'm gonna, how you call it, I'm gonna put them outside where I had it before. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this out. This don't have nothing. I'm gonna put it in the side over there until I need it. Then I'll use it. For now I'm not gonna need it. This is my tangerine. As you can see, it's not working too good here because it's not getting much sun. So even though it's getting new side shoots, but I'm gonna take this plant. I'm gonna tie it up over there and near my raised bed, and I'm gonna take her out. And then I'm gonna just leave how you call it, my avocado. I might plant this. I don't know. I gotta check it out. I might plant this avocado. So that I'm also gonna do. And how you call it, I'm gonna fill this up with dirt. I want to fill this up with some dirt, and I'm gonna plant my eggplants, my 3 eggplants in this area. I'm gonna put more sticks like this, and it's gonna grow up, and there they're gonna get their sun, and they're gonna give me lots and lots of avocado eggplants. Okay, so that's my ambition right now. I gotta wait till I find the guy who does the cleaning and the garden and all that stuff. So I'm gonna see if I could call him and see when he could do it, do me the favor. Not the favor, I'm gonna pay for it. But how I call it, so he could come around, but now it's gonna rain. As you can see, it's cloudy, so it's not good to do this when it's cloudy and raining, because I need for him to clean all this side with the, how you call it, with the bananas, that check and see if the bananas ever grew, clean that area so I could see from over here. So that's the one part I'm gonna do. Also, my tomatoes are starting to get red again. Those are gonna be mine. I call it my, okay, whatever. So this is growing good. This I'm gonna leave it right here exactly where it is, because I cannot move it because the tomato is still growing, and I think this is not the type of tomato that dies as they grow tomatoes. They're still gorgeous. I still have to keep cutting, so it could have a lot of aeration, and the eggs won't the tomatoes won't get messed up. This one has a little spot there. I don't know what's that about, but anyway, it's tied to the rail, so maybe you just got a little scratch there or something. So also I want to show you the last part. Hold on. All right, this is my masterpiece. Look how beautiful my, how you call it, my parsley and my cilantros are doing. I gotta put water. I forgot to put water last night. I was so tired, from the videos and the things I had to do in the house, the chores. But they're still looking beautiful. Here they're not gonna die. They're gonna be better, and they're gonna grow more. And I don't have to buy parsley or cilantro. Okay, the new addition I also have is this. This is my mint plant. And look how beautiful it is stood there. I was trying to find something I could put here because I wanted to, how you call it? I wanted to put some plants here, looking for space. And I didn't know where I could find anything. Then I remember that behind the long canister that I have there, behind it was this how you call that, glass? It's a plastic type of glass thing. It doesn't break that easy. So I decided to put it there, and I could use this stringy thing. I asked my mother, what the heck is that stringy wingy stuff? Is roses. She had it there so it could grow roots and then plant it outside. So that will be planted if I get in touch with the guy who cleans my patios and stuff. So I'm gonna ask him to plant that. My mother told me where she wanted it planted, so it's gonna go there. And I got here oregano. What I'm gonna do is I got a whole stack of oreganos out there. I'm gonna make another plant, and I'm gonna get oregano that I could have oregano outside and inside. Because the other time I was doing my sofrito, I used the powder ground, the ones they sell in little plastics. I had to use that because it was pouring and I couldn't get out and get real fresh oreganos. So I am thinking about getting fresh oreganos and bring them inside the house, And I hope that this, you see, this is only 99 cents. Of course it didn't come in this canister. Came in a little baby canister, but I could turn this into more prices. How? Okay, when this 99 cents thing grows, right, you start cutting them and putting them in water. Yeah, it's gonna root. Then you start sticking it on the sides, right? And when you open your eyes, it's gonna turn out like something like this. So that's my ambition. That's what I'm gonna do. This cilantro, some was from seed, and I think I bought one little cilantro, not cilantro, parsley, one of these, the parsley, and I planted there, and it just went wild. And then the cilantro was seeds. I just had seeds, and I said, let me put it in there. So I put it in there because I want to know the difference between cilantro and, how you call it, and cilantro and parsley. And I see the difference. That's parsley. This is cilantro. So it's a pretty good stuff. And I have all this that I already fixed. I still have space there that I could still put more plants on the sides. Here it gives a lot of light, and when the pure summer comes, it gives a lot of sun too. Okay, so that will be all for now. God bless you all. And until next time, bye bye.